Any additions, Jeanette?
Yeah, I thinking about that mobility and stuff that she has. That's great. I totally enjoy that Christine is trying to figure out that she definitely needs a stretch.
Mhm.
I want her to focus more as well on turning the power button off.
Mhm.
Like what I meant to say is like not like to like turn it off. Like what I'm just trying to say is like scale it back a little bit, like figure out what your day so far and really make it a day off. And on your stretches, I know you've been doing a lot of like spins and lifting, and as you mentioned in the mobility, as they do have like your hips, your legs, your back. I want you as well to focus on the spine because I have not mostly the people always forget we do all the stretches, our hips, our legs, our knees, our ankles, our hips, but rarely do I find that someone stretches their spine. And spine is the basic thing you want to stretch because I'm a firm believer if at 30 and your spine is like so, oh my God, it hurts, you're old. And if at 60 you're like flowing with your spine, you can with extend, hyperextend with intention and with grace, you're young.
Mhm.
I want you, if you can, like with all the stretches that you have, put them all together and add your spine in every plane of movement, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, sides, front and back. Take care of that spine and go up from that spine, go to all the joints, your shoulders, your hips, your elbows, your ankles. It'll be 100 for you and your body will love you more.
Mhm. That I mean, so I'm just gonna add this in. It 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 hits me deep. I have a 26-degree thoracic scoliosis. I was born with it. Yeah, in my thoracic spine. So I can
Mm,
echo everything you're
same.
saying. It had a huge impact on me. And uh, yeah, when people are able to be flexible and mobile in their spine, then they're able to actually thrive. Because I don't have any pain anymore, and not to make this about me, but I just really wanted to add that in. Like it really, it changed my life, honestly. Like I wouldn't be able to do what I can do right now if I didn't make that choice, honestly. So,
Me too.
and
It did.
specifically the thoracic, like rotation,
Yeah. Oh,
or the physiotherapist that is with us. He's a huge advocate for office workers to do spinal extension over the chair, um, as well as rotation in the chair, not looking for to pop the back, like to pop the spine, but literally to just actually mobilize the joint. Anyway, that's all I'll just add. And it's so important, especially for office workers, and especially if you, like we've been saying, you're going from office into spin, and in between there's a car. That's like 3 types of sitting.
mhm. All the hips are like this. It's like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, totally. I can tell it's because I've been doing spin and since I've been doing all the stretches on my spine, thoracic rotation. Like I have
Hmm.
never felt any like tightness, if that matters. Like I'm never tight. If I'm sitting down, I go like left to right. Like it's not to pop it, but like literally, and the intention should be there. Like when you rotate, you literally feel like the lengthening of your spine and you rotate it as like you're rotating the spine itself, not just you rotating from the shoulder. It's like
Hmm.
amazing. You'll definitely get that, but I would want you like to slowly, like
Hmm.
yes, work on like that basic, and then you go to all that other joints because your body will like really feel that difference like right away. Even
Mhm.
like go like once, twice a week, and then once your body would love it, I'm not even kidding you. You'll be like, oh my God, I'll be doing that every day. Like it goes like your body would love it, and you will eventually discover it, and you will just do it on your own, not even thinking, oh, I'll be doing that. You're not even knowing it. You're already doing it.
Mhm.
So
So
power
now,
button face off. Sorry, power
or
button off.
maybe a dial. We can
Yeah,
use the
dial
analogy
it.
of a dial,
Yeah,
and that
day
doesn't mean
off.
you can't, by the
Hmm.
way.
Yeah.
It's not like when we say like to dial it back or to turn on off button, it's not a challenge and stating that you can't. It's actually the opposite. It's like you can a lot, right? And sometimes that's not what's needed to move forward, you know? So now the question to you, Christine, is like moving into the next week, like what are we going to be moving forward? Like during the week of nutrition, we brought in the tracking, and we are now going to be dropping the tracking is the consensus. Is that still correct?
I hope so.
Hope? There's no hope is close to Vancouver. Come on. What is it? Are we going to drop the tracking?
Am I?
It's
Yeah,
a
we'll
mission.
drop-
I'll get more. That'd be great.
Awesome. So then great, we can drop the tracking and go into the intuitive eating. And now from this week, what we're going to be doing is moving like a little nugget into the next week from Jeanette. Like what little nugget do we want to push forward that we can implement into your routine that will make the biggest difference? That's the highest leverage activity, that would you say? Because like you're going to be doing your Wednesday class, and I
Friday.
think it's mandatory that you choose like a
day.
a rest day, a day off.
Today.
What'd you do today?
Nothing. I was-
Okay, good. Crocheting.
Crocheting. Actually, if this, like, honest to God, if this call ended like at 5:15, like I was ready to go to the gym.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, but that's not happening anymore, so it's okay.
Awesome. I'm glad
What
that
is-
I'm glad that I decided
What is
to.
that red drink you're having? Is that a pre-workout? It's 5:15 for a pre-workout, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. I have been permanently scarred by this pre-workout because the first time I got it, I did it for Dragon Boat, and I did a full scoop before Dragon Boat. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go hard. And I could not sleep all
Mhm.
night long. I was like, what the hell is in that pre-workout? And ever
What-
since then, I've never done a full scoop. I've done like half, not even.
Which one is it?
Rivalist Pump 2.0.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've only done like half a scoop.
How
Because
about halving it
I
as
woke
well
up-
too? Again,
half it again, yeah.
half the half. Like until you
I
like
was just
walk.
like, I had a nap and I'm like, I'm tired. Let me just get through this.
It's just because it's just the time of day.
Yeah. But like that day I did do the pre-workout, like I was being like super mindful of like, okay, am I like, I felt dead after that. Like I was going to go to sleep. There was no way like I would be staying up late because I was like thinking like, is my mind still awake? Is my mind still awake? No, I think I'm good. I'm going to go to bed. And so, but I have recognized the days I do have a pre-workout and then I'm like, what was I thinking? Because it's the same thing. Cold brew, like the nitro cold brew, like when I drink that, I'm not sleeping. Like that's worse than pre-workout for me because that shit's strong.
Totally.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
the half-life is really long for caffeine, and
Yeah.
it will impact your sleep. The rule that I've implemented for myself, and it's kind of corroborated by a lot of evidence that having caffeine after 1 p.m.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, me
is,
too.
is like no bueno.
No,
um,
but yes, there you go.
I
Take away from
actually say
Christine.
12. I actually just say 12 for myself
at
because
1.
I'm very sensitive to caffeine. But again, you know, people will make the argument that you can still fall asleep. But if you build a caffeine tolerance and you fall asleep, and the half-life is still running
There.
within you, like you still have some level of caffeine within your system, it will impact your sleep quality, not quantity. Like you will be asleep, but you just won't achieve stage 4 and REM. And those are the 2 phases of sleep that are going to be replenishing towards your body, right? So depriving yourself of stage 4 and REM can become problematic, but you might not actually know that it's problematic because how the heck would you know? Because to many, just being asleep is enough, not the quality of the sleep. So anything else that you want to move forward into the week ahead? You really liked the 10-minute workout and the 10-minute stretch.
No more workout.
Yeah. So like, is there anything else that you see that we can take from this week and move forward?
Well, yeah, no, just making sure I'm still sticking to the 2 rest days a week because like that works. And I worry now with having to start teaching
Teaching again.
that
Mhm.
it's going to complicate those. It's going to complicate my ability to be able to take rest days. Because yeah, like who works out on a Friday? Unfortunately, I will know. So yeah, so it's hard. It's really hard to take those rest days, especially when you do have an accountability partner who relies on you just as much as you rely on them. So to say like, hey, I'm gonna skip this class, and it's just like you're letting them down too.
Have they ever
So
said that to you?
you can see it in their face.
Okay, but have they really said it to you though?
No,
No,
they
but
won't.
who has said it?
Huh?
Who has said it though?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's been whined at me once before, and I'll be like,
Well, who
"Oh,
usually says it?
huh?
Well, you said that.
Calling people out on a video?"
No, no, no,
I
no,
never know
no.
them.
No. I'm not meaning a person. Okay, I'm just gonna
Oh,
give it to you. So it's you. You're the one that's saying it, not them. You're the one
yeah.
that's saying you're letting them down, not them,
It's okay to say no.
right?
They will understand.
You
Because
make it
they're a friend.
you make it mean that you're letting them down. They're not saying it. You are.
True.
So it's okay to say no. Even like I said yes yesterday, but you know what? I really don't feel it. I'm calling it today. Go on with your day. We'll meet again next time. There's always a next time, and it's okay to say no.
And you can always ask them too, because like maybe they do. Maybe you
Maybe you
have
wanted
let
to
them
too.
down.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe they, you know, but you don't know. But
well, they'll be
projecting
taking
it.
my Friday class, so they're gonna need the rest days.
Mm.
Even though the Saturday class is really good, so maybe we'll give up. I don't know. We'll figure out a day to give up, but
As long as you get a day off, it's
mhm,
I want you to take away and a stretch and make it
yeah.
a part of your habit.
Mm.
Because you're
So
always a go girl. Go get it, girl. But I want
so
you to go get it for yourself.
Yeah.
if we say that we're implementing the 2 rest days, and we're going to somehow mix in the 10-minute stretch in some fashion that you know you'll define, Christine, that works for you. That is what we're going to be moving forward. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Works for
Awesome.
me.
Oh, and can we make a rule about caffeine? Is that a thing? Can we do that?
Well, you're the coach here. I'm like, I'm saying no to caffeine after one.
Yeah. No, but
And then,
seriously, like your recovery, it matters. Like the way you show up, right? You don't need a drug to move forward. And if you want to use a pre-workout, let's use it responsibly where it doesn't impact your recovery.
sleep,
But
yeah.
currently, the way in which it's being used will impact your recovery. And that's the only thing to take away from that conversation. It's not labeling it bad. It's that we want to be using it responsibly in a manner where it will move your health forward, not hinder it in the long term.
Mhm.
So is that fair to say? And you can say no for now.
So
For
what would be an alternative if I'm just like dragging my feet? I've hit the 3 p.m. wall, but I've got like a 5 o'clock workout.
So, I mean, that's where
And it's
we
like not body tired. It's just I'm mentally tired because I've been working, right?
right. So, and you need to use that. You need to use that pre-workout in order to be mentally awake
Alert.
to take on the class, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to like outline a quick little cycle. When you take the pre-workout late, it'll impact your sleep that night, which then leads to tiredness the next day, right? And if you work out 3 days a week and you do that 3 days a week, you have a cyclical way that you are depriving yourself in 3 pockets of time that when you multiply that over a 2-week period has a large amount of sleep debt that will have you to have the experience of tired.
I'm a big fan of sleep debt.
Yeah. So
That's what
can you see
naps
how
are
like
for.
it's like compounding interest almost,
It's just pile
but
and
just
pile
in the
and keep
form
on
of
piling.
caffeine.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Well, it's not to even say I take pre-workout before every single class either. Like
I
it's
don't know.
only times where I'm just like, okay, I am tired. Like
Sure.
today, I woke up from a nap and I'm like, if I'm gonna be able to survive this class, I should probably take pre-workout. But
So,
for the most part, it seems to be.
So you can do it. That's the consequence, though. That's all.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like I'm not meaning it to like say that like to make you wrong for it or anything like that. It's more like if you want an alternative, one of the alternatives could be to go and do a set of stairs where it increases your blood flow because you've been sitting all day, right? You're stagnant. And to go from stagnant to gym, of course you're going to need a pick-me-up because you're in a state of complete non-movement, right? So equally, you could do some type of like walk to decompress you from your work, to transition you into workout instead of going from from work to workout. Currently, you utilize pre-workout as your bridge towards the next activity, and the experience of energy from the caffeine is the signal that you now can do it. We can create that within ourselves through movement as well, and that what I just told you is theoretical and just something that you have to figure out on your own, because it'll only live as an idea until you experience that for yourself. But if you spend, like I spend a lot of time driving if I'm seeing clients in West Van, North Van, then Vancouver kind of thing. And so long periods of driving, the last thing I want to do is something where I'm transitioning into a high energy activity when I was doing such low energy work. So it's honoring ourselves into that new activity in a manner that we aren't just going and jumping from low energy to high energy, but guiding ourselves into it gently, rather than with a substance, but with movement. I hope that that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's and it might work, it might not work, but over time, as a person's sleep optimizes, they will have more energy during the day, period. Right? And so taking a pre-workout,
I already get bad quality sleep as it is, so
yeah. So I mean, add this into the mix.
Poor quality sleep. Like I don't sleep or like breathe, get enough oxygen as it is with my snoring. So just trying to help survive.
Yep. So, and we're just here to help you thrive instead of survive.
Oh, there you go. You need to be living, not existing. Oh, there
That's
you
right.
go.
I like that.
Yeah, see?
Wait, but like rest days, like 2 rest days. I'm like thinking ahead.
Okay.
Is one rest day okay or no?
So you get to say ultimately, give it a go and listen to your body because you are now aware. You have the tools. And if you wanted to do something more active on a rest day, you could go for a walk and just enjoy, right? It's something that's movement related and you're going to be, you know, moving yourself forward in a manner that will be in line with your goals. And you get to recover because blood flow and allowing your blood to flow really matters, especially when you are doing a job that requires you to sit for long periods. And as we saw, like you have very spiky step counts, right? And that's why I pointed that out. And it is something that Jeanette also pointed to. Jeanette spoke about when you just get up to go to the bathroom after drinking water. They call these activities of daily living, and people who work in a office job and people who live in high rises or apartments inherently will have lower step counts compared to people who live in houses and people who have jobs that are, say, in the service industry or teachers or people like this. If you multiply the amount of steps that that person does over a year's period of time, it makes a very significant difference in what their body composition would be. But because we're very narrow-minded, everyone, we always think on the daily, but when we look at it on the yearly, it's massive what these choices make. But in Vancouver or wherever, it's probable that people live in high rises or apartments. They're probably not doing a lot of yard work because they have whatever, and they probably have an office job, a lot of people, making it probable that this individual will burn less calories, have lower quality, all of it, it's all interrelated.
Well, it's just like you said, it's just compound, piles it up, and before you know it, it's like a ball of laziness.
It could literally be one person that I know they go for a walk every day after work. As soon as they finish work, they go for a walk. And now it's a habit, but they do it as a transition to get their body into the opposite motion of what they've been doing all day,
Whole
because
day.
they work in an office. Now that's them. This is you, and you get to discover what that looks like. But
Mhm.
calling out what the common threads are that get in the way of you having the health you want, that's where you're going to have power. But you also want to enjoy it. It's not like I'm going to tell you to go and walk uphill for 10 minutes on a treadmill to transition into your workout. Like, that sounds painful, and just think about it.
Mhm.
And you get to be the decider in what that looks like. So that's my long answer to should it be 1 rest day or 2. The answer is it depends and maybe.
Maybe. Depends
It's
how your
probably not
body
the answer
feels.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
No,
depends on your body
I'm just trying to think realistically of,
How your schedule would work.
yeah, how it looks on the schedules and stuff with what I'm doing and the schedules that are available, the classes I really enjoy. Like, I don't want to skip out on a class I really enjoy.
Are you
So
teaching
yeah.
spin? Is that
Pardon?
what you're going to be
Yeah.
teaching, is spin? So like, why not just like dial yours all the way down, teach the class, but don't have a high resistance?
Oh yeah, no, I totally do that.
Exactly. So then you're honoring yourself, and then afterwards you can do like the 10-minute stretch or something like this is possible.
I was totally thinking that actually.
Awesome. I'm glad I can read your mind. Oh,
It's awesome.
Yeah, so no, I'm totally thinking, like, aside from tomorrow, because I have an orientation for teaching,
Mhm.
there's a Tuesday class, and since I'm not doing anything today anymore, so I will have today as my rest day, but then
Yay.
every day after this week would probably end up being my rest day. And then yeah.
Yeah, I think Monday would be good because I know you're gonna be going on Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, no, no, I think I might still end up doing Mondays, because Mondays is the lift class.
Mm.
But the Tuesdays, they normally have all their classes online, except for tomorrow because they're auditioning someone. So I'm going to go for the audition with them and then do the orientation right after. So,
Okay.
but yeah. And then hopefully they don't add classes on Tuesdays, or else I'll have to rethink this all over again.
Oh, we'll deal with that if that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But let's leave it there then. That's awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
So just to recap, you're going to be doing 2 rest days or 1, depending. Yep, 1. And we're going to figure out how to intermingle that 10-minute workout.
Stretch. No more workout.
Stretch. Sorry. 10-minute stretch, and it's in the app, so you can place it wherever you want it to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get away with a stretch.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I can add it?
Yeah.
Activity.
It's
No.
not in activity. It's in if you go to yes, so you can go to programs. Yeah.
Mindful workout. Oh, but then
So,
I have to do like.
no, you don't have to do all of them.
Okay.
You
Just
you
the
can just
stretch.
note it down, like, but I have all 4 of those inside of it, so you can just select it so you can watch it at any time. Yeah. Cool. All right. Anything else from you guys?
I think we're good. Just as long as there's a stretch and be mindful of the spine is all I wanted, because if she's sitting all day and then she's gonna do a spin, I think that'll make a big difference for her and her body.
Totally. So consider that, Christine, how you could fit in spine stretches. And yeah, just post in the group with what you come up with, and then I can put it into the app so that it can be tracked. Okay?
You mean what I come up with for spine stretches?
Yes, because it was the list of stretches. It was I'm trying to remember. Was it the article of the stretches that you're referring to, the multiple mobility exercises, Jeanette?
No. She's got the 10-minute like stretches, and then if she can find like I can put in a stretch for the spine for her as well
Okay, that's
that
great.
she can do. Well, even
Awesome.
like even just like she doesn't even have to like go home and do it. You can do it like while you're sitting down at the office.
Sure.
Like when you go stretch a bit, like then that's
Mhm.
part like make it a part of her day at the office.
Mhm.
Then she already did
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, post that in the group, and
Mhm.
then I can put it in so that she can call upon it at any time.
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think
here
I
we
answered
go.
that question in the group a while ago, anyways.
The
Reminding of the 4 exercises, or I
yeah,
forgot what they were. I thought I wrote them down.
the
Oh yeah, I did the shin box tripod, the downward dog with the yeah. I did those. I wrote it down though.
Oh yeah. That's a spine stretch. Yeah, but I can do
Yeah.
also a spine stretch for you on the chair if you want to.
Okay.
so and then if Jeanette, if you can send it in the group, then I'll take
Mhm.
that video and then I'll put it into the app.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Yay.
Done. Yay.
Done.
A
Excellent.
little longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. And now begins week 3.
Mhm. Good luck,
Right.
Christine. Keep it to your tabs, and please don't forget to stretch. Remember, you already know this. A good stretch is also as good as a hard workout. So go for that stretch.
All right. Take care.
Cool.
Talk
Bye.
to you guys later.
Talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.